If you could gaze at the median, you'd see their snatch immigrant kids. But number cages, it should be them on their lines. And it's just that easy. Oh yeah. Chesachito, when we come for that toupee, we coming to eat. Boom. And welcome to my Bomb A YouTube channel. It's D'Angelo, your angel, and I'm here to serve you entertainment, class, and a little bit of sass. Today's verse is going to be a not so cute update about what's going on with the immigrants at the US border, amongst a few other things. Before we get into our tea for the day, I'm gonna need for y'all to go on down to that subscription bar and sub-ping to be a member of the Cupid Army, because I love to keep a regal status in my corner. Also, you don't have to like it, you can dislike the video, it doesn't matter, but as long as we start a conversation and as long as you can go to the next person and just share this message of like harmony and unity, be educated about what's going on in our country, because if we don't do something about it, for all we know, we could be next. Our loved ones can be next. Our families could be next. Especially as people of color, we need to stick together, because we see what's happening to the Mexicans and we see what's happening at the Mexican border with people having their families and their children snatched away from them. The government not even having any type of recollection of where some of these children are being stored. They have these kids in effing cages. It's so sad. Then on top of that, when Donald Trump issued his executive order to keep families together, which they were snatching the kids at the border in the first place, that's just hidden behind like propaganda and just wordage. And then you have people from Donald Trump's camp who had the nerve to get offended once the general public got wind of that they were putting these people in cages. These cages look like little doggy kennels, look like I believe that's the word. They look like when you buy a pet and you have those big gates in the backyard and you put a doggy house in there. They have them living in cages that look like that. Like we have to understand that when you are calling these people criminals, America has built their entire everything off of a system of migration and immigrants being able to come over to America seeking asylum. Not to mention how white people illegally brought their colonizing aids across seas and oceans to come to a country that was not theirs. Let those people help them, Native Americans. I'll teach them how to survive, taught them how to farm, teach them how to put clothes on their backs, different languages, healing, how to live. And Christopher Columbus wrote on that little paper, he said, oh yeah, girls, okay, so
these people, they're really gullible and they're really stupid, and we can take this ish and they will never even see it coming. So, girlies, what's tea? What's tea? Sending this back to y'all, signed, they ship that off.
And the next thing we know, they came in enslaving bees. They snatched our stupid aids from West Africa and said, baby, come on, come on, come on. On top of that, if you look on the books, there are still some of these very same politicians just hypocrites. These very same politicians, you still had people who were immigrants from Italy, immigrants from Spain, Polish, Portugal, immigrants from like other predominantly white countries. You had those people who were white people who are migrating over to America. They have had families, and then some of these same people who were families where they were considered immigrants on the books, then some of these same people, these are their grandparents, these are their great-grandparents, these are their great-great-grandparents, and yet they're so quick to see people of color in general as a threat, as like this isn't our country. And then you have people who were coming over here seeking asylum, like the people from Haiti, and some people from Mexico seeking asylum, and we're treating these people like criminals because they want a better life. You have these people that come over and do the jobs that nobody else wants. They are not taking jobs from you or me. They are not taking jobs from anybody. They literally have to work 3, 4, 5 jobs where they never get a chance to see their kids, so that they can provide for their kids and for their families, working for the dirt and for the dust. So for us to have all of these different opinions about what criminals should be and treat these people and put these people in these volatile, abysmal conditions, that's just punitive, like these people have actually done something horrible and egregious to people, it's disgusting. And it can be your kid, it can be your loved one, your husband, your cousins. Next, we can be next. Just so that y'all know, we could be next. I believe it was American Airlines. They had a shipment of Mexican immigrants. Government told them that they were going to be bringing these people back to their families. Once the airplane landed in a terminal from American Airlines, the kids were being herded into these dark trucks with tinted windows, and they took all the darkest kids and all the kids that wore like the darkest clothing and the hoodies, and nobody knew where those kids were going. American Airlines said, baby, what's that? You messing with our business. How dare you lie to us? Y'all told us that y'all were gonna be having us to bring these kids back over so that they can reunite with their families, but that's not what you guys were doing. So once they had got there, they were met with all of these protesters that were telling these kids, we see you, we hear you, we're fighting for you, we stand for you, you're so strong, stay strong, we'll do our best. And honestly, that is so effing heartbreaking. That is so effing heartbreaking. Then you got Melania Trump's synthetic musty molded lace front with that yucky weave having a girl. She had the nerve to walk her chisel jaw toaster in the face built a around to these events with this boo-boo green overcoat. And it said, I don't really care. Do you? Okay, okay, and then she had the nerve to go on and say like, oh, you know, I didn't know that this was happening. I didn't know that this was a thing. I just picked this up and wore, baby, y'all have whole administrations. Y'all have whole people whose jobs it is to tell y'all what to wear down to the specific thread, the color of what you're wearing. You have people for this, so if you're gonna do it, own up to what the F you do. Like, that's what you did. You can't play like this dumb, innocent role. You're the first lady of the United States. Regardless of whether we like it or not, regardless of whether your muskrat in the face built A agrees with it or not, that is what you are. So you need to start acting the role or shut the F up, period. And sit right beside your orange color changing A husband, looking like an orange tie-dye looking shirt. B, sit y'all is the F down. Next, I actually want to talk about something that's very, very disheartening for me. In my previous video, I had some stuff to say about XX Pistachio, XX Stinks. This is a story that actually is sad. So there was a 15-year-old boy named Junior who was butchered by, I believe, 5 men. If I have that correct, I'll put the screenshots up so you guys can see it. And it's actually really, really disheartening that these were all grown men. I believe I read that there were 3 knives involved, there were 2 machetes involved, and they butchered this kid in the Bronx. And it actually makes me very, very sad to see this. I think that while we have so many things to worry about, while Donald Trump is over here talking about effing building a space force, for what? Putting all of these resources into building a space for us, when we have people that are still effing down on Earth, suffering, dying, needing help. We need some type of reform policy that can actually protect these kids and get these weapons, and like, we need to do a better job of just like policing the streets and protecting these kids, because honestly 15 years old is, I mean 18 even, is just too young for a person to get killed in egregious, just volatile, just ways like this. This is really, really pathetic, and it's very unempathetic, and it's very hateful. It's very horrid. It's very loathsome. Like, this is just very, very sad. And honestly, my heart goes out to his family and anyone who supports him. This is somebody that's worth like supporting. This is actually sad. So I believe that the police are bringing some people in for questioning, as far as, and are charging some people with the murder of Junior, and it's just, I'm really, really sad. I hope that this can actually be a healthy conversation, and that you guys could just do a better job at like protecting your kids. Like, I feel so sorry for his family. Protecting the kids, like, you guys are supposed to protect and serve. I get that you guys don't know everything and you can't be everywhere, but this is why we need to be hands-on in the community of like where there are actual real people living their lives and are suffering, than the next be who talking about some, we want to spread wings and fly away. I spread my wings and fly away, yay. This Space Force had me on 10, okay? But yeah, I'm really sad. My heart goes out to his family, and I'm very sorry that this happened to you guys. Shadowhunters was canceled. And I'm not mad. Shadowhunters, it was a long time coming. Shadowhunters is a TV show that came on Freeform, and it got canceled. And honestly, I felt like the acting became very juvenile. I was only watching it out of loyalty, and baby, yeah, it's over. I want to see some of the actors and what they're gonna do outside of the show. And I hope that they have really good careers because they seem like really decent people, and I know some of them can like really act. So it was just unfortunate that it had to end, but hopefully they will go on to do greater things, and I will follow their projects after that. And then that moves us straight to Champs vs. Stars, the challenge on MTV, the finale. First of all, y'all, Kayla, I don't live for Kayla. Kayla just do too much, and she just want attention. And also, baby, I was here for Miss Louise. She put Ashley right in her place. Ashley was like, oh girl, you were a puppet, you were a puppet. Miss Louise said, and what else? And what else? Oh yeah, you don't remember what happened, baby, because you got sent home early. I said, oh, yes, Miss Louise, get that beat together. Yes, Miss Louise. I live for Louise and Casper. They are one of the strongest duos that I've ever seen on the challenge, and I would love to see them in the future. Challenge people, I don't know if y'all listening, but if y'all are listening, get Louise and Casper back here because they're those bees and they're gonna shake some ish up, period. So the last thing that I want to talk about today is apparently Amara La Negra and Safaree from Love and Hip Hop have been hosting together. I believe it was for a BET event, and baby, this little island music started coming on, and baby Amara starts twerking that A, and you know Amara is thick. Amara is thick. Like, I would have hopped on that quick, but baby, speaking of hopping on it, Safaree said, oh baby, what you doing? Baby, he started winding and shuffling. I'm gonna put a clip up. He started whining and shuffling like, ew, ew. And she was just like, you know, don't play with me, Safaree, don't play with me. And I was just like, baby, yes! Yes! Because I would have hopped right up on that, okay? Because both of them look good, okay? Both of them look good. I mean, just put me in there with the sandwich. I'll get down. No, okay, but for real, anyway. But yeah, that just was real cute. Boy, you better stop playing with her, okay? Because she'll put that Latina cuckoo on you real quick, baby. Okay? Talking about busting it open like a coconut, baby. Busting it open like Amara La Negra. Okay. That wraps up this Q-Day video. Well, not so Q-Day video about things that are actually substantial in this world. If you really like this video, please be sure to pick up your boy and arrow and shoot that like button, sugar, if you really like this video. Also, please be sure to comment down below and let me know what you guys think about all of these serious topics about immigration, because that's very important. Immigration, and what you guys think about a lack of sensitivity towards these people that try to come over to America to seek asylum. We say that America is a melting pot, and we really market ourselves and get our money off of that. So it's just really unfortunate to see that there are things like this that are still going on in this country despite America's history. So yeah, comment down below and let me know what you guys think about that. Also, please make sure to turn on your notification bell so you never miss any upcoming videos from The Angel, because who wants to miss videos from me? Because I am that big. Oh, and please make sure that you go down to the subscription bar and sub-ping to be a member of the Cupid Army. And with all of that being said, I'm going to leave y'all with a really, really cute song, whatever. If they talking, let them talk. If they don't like you, flip your hair, throw your hands up, and tell them fight you. And until the very next video, be always keep it Cupid. Mwah.